But this is the start of the Chorley Three Peaks. First 3 miles uphill, which is great, but I knew it wasn't going to be a flat route anyway. So I just wanted to say thanks for joining me on my walk today, and let's get into it. These are the views I've got so far. As you can see, it's going to be another lovely day. And we're going up here. When I get to the top, I'm going to turn right and walk down to the pike shop, and then I'm going to take it from there. I'm going to follow the path up to Two Lads and then over to the Winter Hill Service Road. Well, I've made it to the top of the first one, and I'm at the Pike Shack, but it's not open yet. But if you ever pass in and you're on your way, it's always good to get a brew. They do actually have some water as well that you could use to fill up your bladders, your water bottles, etc. But I'm going up here, and this is another uphill section which is going to take me onto the moors, and then I'll come up to Two Lads, and then I'll make my way over to the Winter Hill Service Road. I made it to the top of Two Lads, and I'm just having a look round. This is where the archaeological digs are taking place. As you can see, it's been cordoned off, and there's archaeologists up here, and basically what they're doing, they're rebuilding these mounds, apparently, from what I've been told by the Woodland Trust. Bolton Council said they either get rebuilt or they was just going to take them down. So they commissioned some people up here, and they're rebuilding the mound. There's going to be 2 of them. You can see there's one there that's starting to be built, and then there's another one there. Behind it, which you can't get access to, is a dial that shows all the different places that you can see in the area. And you can see there's a trench that's been built. I'm just going to get my pole, and then I'm going to continue on over to there. That's the first peak of the Chorley Three Peaks done. We're just coming up to Winter Hill. As you can see, there's a mast in front of us, and this is the views I've got. So this is my first peak done, Winter Hill. From there I'm going to walk round to the trig point, and then I'm going to go down Winter Hill to the road at the bottom, and then go up, following the path all the way up to the top of Great Hill, which is another uphill section. I'm hoping when I get up here the barrier's not up, otherwise I'll have a detour which adds an extra mile on. So let's keep our fingers crossed. We've made it up to the trig point, and if I can cross it without sinking in all the mud. Yep. We've got here. So I'm going to be following, well, I'm going down here and round, so I'll just take you on a bit of the route. Oh, there's a nice breeze now up here, which is really good. Just gotta be careful going down these steps. They're not the best of steps. And then there's some more towers. I'm not sure what they're for. Maybe microwaves. We'll just go down here a little bit further because there's not much scenery down here. And then we're going to head down the side of Winterhill. I could go the other way. It's a lot steeper and it's very muddy and there's no clear path across the moors. So I want to go a direct route on a path which gets you down to the bottom, and then, like I said, I've done one of them now, the peaks. I've got to trundle all the way over to the second peak. Well, we're making our way over to Great Hill. Can't see it yet, but in the distance you can see Darwin Tower, and then behind me you can see the tops of Winterhill and the Pike. So these stepping stones, I've got these for the next few miles, and then hopefully at the top of that hill I should see my first sighting of Great Hill, and then that's going to be the second peak of the Chorley Three Peaks that I'm doing. Once I get there, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to change my top and have some food because I'm a bit peckish. But today the most important thing is about enjoying this, as well as making sure that I've got plenty of hydration, which I have. I've got fluid and gels, and today is not a fast pace, it's just about time on feet and getting my legs used to walking longer times, because as I've said, 2 weeks today my Bolton boundary way, which is my 51-mile trek around the Bolton boundary, and I'm raising money for Parkinson's research. So far I've raised £587, which is fantastic. But if you want to sponsor me, I'll put my link to my JustGiving page in the video description, so it's there for people to see and go and take a look. If you're enjoying this, please subscribe and leave me a comment. I'm always looking for feedback on how I can improve and make things better. So we finally arrived at Great Hill, and in the background you can see Winterhill. Again you can see the Pike. The weather's still really good, so I'm going to have a 5-10 minute rest here, and then I'll make my way down to White Coppice, which is that way, down there somewhere. Here we are again. These are the lost tenement farms. I've mentioned them before, but as you can see, morning mate, and then just there. Somewhere around here is a cup that a fell runner used to leave, and I'm going to go and see if I can find it. It's around here somewhere. It might be over here. I've seen it numerous times, I've just never thought about. Here it is. And now we've reached Pigeon Tower. Just one more hill to go, or objective. But what we're going to do, I'm going to see if I can have a look behind Pigeon Tower, because apparently there's plenty of good things. So I'm going to go down here and see what we can see. So I've not been down here for years, so this is good for me as well. So this is the Pigeon Tower, and going down the steps, and I think there's an Italian lake somewhere around here, so let's go see if we can find it. I have to climb these steps, I don't know what I'll do. Oh well. Go down here. But yeah, there's quite a lot going on around here, and there's loads of hidden little gems which I will look for next time. Because now I want to go and do the final leg for Chorley Three Peaks, which is Rivington Pike, and it looks extremely busy up there. So if it's too busy, I may not be able to take a video, but let's see what happens when I get up there. Well, that's the top of the Rivington Pike done, and back down now. It was too busy for me to film, there's too many children there. It's a problem when they're on holiday and it's a really nice day. But I'm just walking back now, a couple of mile walk, and I should be back home. Oh well, or back to the car park. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this little walk, trek, run, whatever you want to call it, and bike ride on Friday.